It's a beautiful Monday. Yeah. It's November 16, 2020, and I'm live with the BNI Triangle from Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. My name is May Doldala Hai Sadat. Blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. If you're not already an email subscriber, go there, put in your first name, email address, and hit the big red yes button, and you'll get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent directly to your inbox. Hi, Billy Bob. Hi, Big Thinkers. Hi, guys. Welcome. Let me know your names and where you're from. I'm doing well. Thank you. Hi, I'm DeBome. Hi, Bert. Hi, SJ. Hi, Kirill. Welcome, and let me know your names, where you're from. Back in 2011, I'll tell you a little about me, okay? I live in Waikiki with my 7-year-old son, Jordan, and my husband, Jamal. We own this condo. It's a 2-bedroom in Waikiki. We own another one down the street in Waikiki, which is an Airbnb business. Now, back in 2011, I didn't own any property, okay? I was working at a bank. I was an assistant. So I was in... I got into a lot of trouble with credit cards, like over 8 different credit cards lines of credit debt with over $40,000 that I owed in money. I paid it all off by April 2016. Increased our family's net worth by $500,000. It's making almost $500 a month in passive income every month when I quit my job. On December 23rd, 2016 was my last day working a job. And I've never gone back since. I am a full-time mother now, and part-time I am a blogger, and I created a business where I coach people to do what I did, which is pay off your debt, but not just pay off debt, create wealth and passive income so that you have more free time. So you can quit your job if you want to. That's what I teach people. All of my mastermind members don't work jobs. They have their own businesses. Some of them started out with jobs and they don't work jobs anymore. They have their own businesses, multiple businesses, some of them. It's very exciting to see it. So that is what I do for a living, and that's where I'm here to serve you. So today's topic, and I do topics every weekday. That's not a holiday at this time. So I have an email list. If you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and get on it, I actually email my list what I will be talking about and the links to all the replays and the great information there. So if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, like I said in the beginning, and just put in your first name, email address, and hit the big red yes button, you will be on my email list and you'll get a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent directly to your inbox. And this this blog address, it's going to be under the live video, but in Periscope, it's in my profile. So if you just swipe right, go to my profile, it's right there. Follow me. I have great lives, and tap the screen, give me some love, okay? So, and share this with your friends and followers. So let's get into the topic, okay? I really like this book by Robert Kiyosaki, okay? Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. And if you haven't read, thanks for the hearts. If you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, love the hearts. If you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I highly recommend you read it. It's a very good book. It's by Robert Kiyosaki, and it's about his dad. He says he has 2 dads, right? One is rich, one is poor. The poor dad was his own real biological dad. The rich dad was his best friend's dad, and his best friend's dad mentored him and his best friend when they were kids because they wanted to be rich. And he learned how to become wealthy from his rich dad, whereas his poor dad ended up being poor, and he died poor. And so it was a contrast for him to see what their life choices were to lead one to be rich and one to be poor. Okay, so that's kind of the background to Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it's a really good book. So he went on to write a lot of different books. And this one called Guide to Investing is actually a very good book. I highly recommend it because it's very comprehensive. It's got a lot of details and a lot of steps to do. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad is kind of like a concept book. Yeah. But Guide to Investing actually tells you, do this, do that, do that. So the first half of the book is all about set up a plan for your financial security, set up a plan for financial comfortable, set up 2 financial plans, right? It took me months, but I finally did. I set up 2 financial plans. It was because of that book. And then you go on to the second part. So we're actually on the second part today, the BNI Triangle. The BNI Triangle is the key to wealth. So the BNI Triangle answers questions about how do you operate more than one business at a time, right? How can you make lots of money and still have free time, right? How do you get people to work for you and have so much money to keep acquiring assets and businesses? How? This BNI triangle answers that. So this is a really good, I'm studying this with our mastermind group. We're mastering the BNI triangle right now. I actually own 2 businesses. I did own 3 at one point, and it was a little overwhelming for me. So I sold one for profit, but I would like to know how to scale up and own very many businesses. So the BNI triangle, not that 2 is not a lot of businesses already, but the BNI triangle will allow you to earn, like Rich Dad owned a lot. He owned like a restaurant, he owned contracting company, real estate management company, convenience stores. So he owned a lot of businesses, more than 2. Okay. So how can you expand to own so many? All right. So Rich Dad shared with him the BNI triangle. So I'm going to talk about it today. There's 3 sides. He starts with the sides and then the inside. Okay. So pretend the inside's not there for now. And we're going to do the 3 sides. So the first side is mission. I have another drawing. So the bottom of the triangle is the mission. You need to have a mission for your company. It can't just be make money. Okay. If your mission is make money, then you're in a get rich quick. I don't know what you're doing, but people don't want to do business with you just so you make money. Does that make sense? So you need an actual mission. Henry Ford's mission was to make the automobile affordable to everyone. Okay. Henry Ford, Ford Motor Company. So you need an actual mission, all right? Something you really want to do for people. Rich Dad's mission and Rich Dad's Guide to Investing was to employ the members of the community, give them jobs. He wanted to give jobs to people of Hawaii, okay? He was from Big Island. Okay, so that was Rich Dad's mission, okay? So you need to have a mission for your business. And I recently put a mission on my blog, and that's because I'm following his book and his steps. So I created a mission for yesfinanciallyfree.com, and you can check it out at my mission tab on the blog. Okay, but you also need a mission. Let me go see. I'm going to read my mission to you. I'm so proud of my mission that I'm going to share it with you. Okay. Okay. And then you can kind of get an idea of what a mission is. All right. YesFinanciallyFree.com's mission is to have you become financially free as quickly as possible and live the lifestyle of your dreams. Financial freedom is measured as passive income greater than expenses, meaning that you don't have to work for money anymore. YesFinanciallyFree.com is dedicated to freedom of spirit and to be present and enjoy our family, career, and every part of our life to be fulfilled. Hi, Corbin W. Welcome. So that is YesFinanciallyFree.com's mission. So what is your mission in your business? You need to have a mission, okay? The next thing is a team. You need to have a team of people working with you. It's not just you. If it's just you, you're not a business. You're a self-employed individual, okay? So that's not the same thing. All right, so a team. You probably have an accountant, a bookkeeper. You might have a lawyer on your team. You might have a manager, right? Your employees, like team. You need a team, okay? And it might start small. Like he said with his team, he had his wife, him, and an office manager. It took him a while to find the office manager, but once they found the office manager, the team started to grow. So it might just be you're married and you need one other person in your team, like an office manager or whatever. So that's the team. Leadership. You need to have leadership skills to create a team, create a business, have people follow you, want to buy from you, all kinds of things. So you need to have leadership skills. And he recommends volunteering, take volunteer projects, because nobody wants to lead volunteer projects. So do that. And then if people don't follow you, ask for feedback and get help. And then listen to the feedback and learn how to be a good leader. Robert Kiyosaki said he joined the military to learn how to be a good leader. So these are the 3 outsides of the triangle that you work on. We need to work on to become have a good business, okay? And once you can do these, by the way, you can have multiple businesses. That's the point. Great wealth is the capacity to create assets, many different assets. So in order to do that, this is how to create an asset, okay, that will create wealth for you without taking up all your time so that you can leverage and create more and more assets. The bottom is you need to understand cash flow. And one thing about cash flow is profits do not equal cash flow. And that is really hard for people to understand. And I completely get it. So he has a board game where you can learn that. It's called Cash Flow 101 and Cash Flow 102. And those board games are really good. Cash Flow for Kids is good too. It teaches you how to track cash flow. All right. But what does that mean? Cash flow is not profits. You could be making a lot of money in your business, but if you're spending all of it or more of it, then you have no profit. Okay. And I know a lot of people go to business because they make a lot of money and then they spend more than they make because they're so excited they're making money, and then they go out of business. Okay. Communication, you need to be able to talk to other people and sell your product. You need to be able to talk within your company so that your employees and everyone, all of your staff, are working together harmoniously. System, you need to have a system in place so that your business, maybe it's reproducible, maybe you can sell it. If you have no system, that means you have to be there, and you don't want to have to be there. You want the system to run without you. Otherwise, it's taking up your time and you can't leverage and have more assets. Legal, you need to have the legal structure. Make sure you're doing everything legally, all that stuff. Product, you need to have something that you're selling. Okay, so that is the BI triangle, and his book goes through each detail a lot, so it's highly recommended. But I wanted to introduce it to you today, and maybe we'll talk a bit more about this week. Have a great week, and I will see you again tomorrow for another great live video. I hope this gave you some insight. And this is the BNI triangle. Aloha, and I will see you